right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Talks, January 2022. How to prepare our symbolic Chinese New Year dishes, Sang and Poon Choy. Okay, the floor is yours, Angie.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie, and welcome all of you to the Coffee Talk. Interesting, all right? And today I feel honored that Annie invited me to share these two dishes. Now, it is this Sang or Hei, all right, or Hei Sang, all right? So why they use Hei Sang? Because normally when you order your Sang, you will order salmon, right? All right. So salmon is Sang. That's why the name Hei Sang is came from the salmon actually. All right. And this love prosperity salad toast. This prosperity toast is a refreshing and delicious salad. I think all of us will love it, and we are looking forward normally for this when we go for any Chinese New Year dinner, right? During the tossing, you may sure use some magic words, which we will learn later, okay? This dish usually comprises of fruits, vegetable, and different sauces, okay? As I said just now, Sang, okay? They also add on with some jellyfish or abalone. Even last time they used different kind of fishes, which they use very rarely now. And a general rule of this eating Sang is we use chopstick, all right? Using chopstick as high as possible while you expressing well wishes for the year, all right? So I think every one of us will be tossing the salad as high as possible to get the most luck. And it is believed that the higher you toss, the better luck you will have upcoming year. So pass back to you, Annie.
Okay, so we are going to the next video. Okay, this is an introduction on how this Sang or Hei Sang come about. All this while, I didn't know that Sang or Hei is from Malaysia. It's originated from Malaysia. So it's a Malaysian dish. All right. And I think it has got famous even in Singapore, Hong Kong, China. Now, do they also do this Sang thing?
They practice, but not so fond in Hong Kong. Okay, but they practice it. Yeah, not so fond in Hong
Kong. So this is made in Malaysia dish.
Yes.
Okay, interestingly. Okay, and so we are going to see a little bit of the historical part. Who originally developed this dish?
Yes.
Okay, I start.
Every Chinese New Year, Lo Hei Yi Sang is very much the center of attention. The dish itself is called Yi Sang, which means raw fish in Chinese. And we toss this dish because, well, it's a prosperity toss, also known as Lo Hei in Cantonese. So together, Lo Hei Yi Sang is symbolic of prosperity, festivity, and unity. While Yi Sang is essential for every Chinese New Year gathering, the celebration of Lo Hei is actually a very Malaysian practice.
Sometimes when I see people eating it, I feel a bit proud inside. I say, yeah, this came from my grandfather. I mean, we don't declare to everybody, right?
Chan Ling Wai is the grandchild of Lok Ching Fat, the pioneer caterer of Lo Hei Yi Sang here in Malaysia, which started off in Seremban back in the 1940s. While Chan only helped his grandfather during his childhood, his mother, Lok Fong Ying, was closely involved in the business, from the preparation to the serving of the dish.
我哋以前唔係刨㗎，俾刀切㗎。我阿爸可切去不失捉啲鯇魚翻嚟，佢就有一個大缸，俾啲水擠嗰個鯇魚落去，俾佢餓幾日，俾嗰啲魚清晒個肚，嗰啲魚切出嚟拎㗎。佢切咗一片一片啊，我將佢排落個碟子排到靚靚咯。有啲就食魚生叫白粥，因為響個肚好似淥翻熱啲魚生，有啲又飲酒咯。
Although Lok's original yisang had over 30 ingredients, there are a few essentials. Daikon radish, sliced carrots, pickled ginger, spring onions, pickled papaya, pickled Chinese cucumber, red chilies, pomelo pump, jellyfish, raw fish, lemon, oil, and the golden crisps. Over time, Lok's yisang became more and more popular, attracting crowds from different parts of the country every Chinese New Year.
Initially, it was just a few tables, right? And it expanded more and more. By the time I got involved, we practically fill up the whole street.
佢哋好多人圍住，唔好意思，人哋食緊，企喺人哋後邊等住霸位。我仲記得有一個女人，佢講我打包翻吉隆坡啊，你可以快啲冇？啲人客食咗佢話呢條魚生最好味，我幾開心啊！我聽到。
Even today, yisang retains its status as a delicacy that everyone looks forward to at reunion dinners. But do people love yisang as a dish on its own? Or is it the lo hei, the prosperity toss, that excites everyone the most?
My grandfather started this thing maybe 60 years ago. When he started it, they didn't have all this lo hei. Over the years, as they start doing themselves, they get more and more excited. So as they do, they shout more. And I still remember the boboko saying, the higher you go, the more prosperous you go. Some of them will even stand on the chair because they say, now mine is the highest, I'm the most prosperous, So between then and now, it becomes such a phenomenon, right?
Whether people love the taste of yisang or enjoy the act of lo hei, we all know that you can't have one without the other. What once started as a simple tradition in Seremban has grown beyond being just a Malaysian culture.
Even some restaurants in Hong Kong have started to put it up. I think people who are exposed to it love the whole idea. Whether they really like the food or not, I don't know. Some actually like the food, but I think most people love the whole process. When you are taking the lo hei, try to understand what lo hei yisang actually means. It took on a life of its own. I don't think my grandfather foresee that.
Origin of the lo sang from Seremban, from this Lok family, and since became a famous must-have dish, so symbolic to start the new year with a prosperous way, that is the toasting. And then instead of calling it a lo sang, I think it become a lo sang toy, table, because if you're not careful, everything all goes to the table or the floor rather than into the stomach. Okay, so okay, I'll move on to the next one. Okay, this one is to tell us, because most of the time, if you go to the big restaurants, normally they may have one or two captains, if they're Chinese captains, to say some good words for every action that they do in the process of preparing or serving the dish before we do the tossing. So the symbolic words are words that are so important for us because, especially the Cantonese, I think there's so many sweet, nice, good wishes, that can come out during the new year. So this is just to give you an idea what sort of words to be used to say for everything that they throw into the dish. Angie, you have anything to say about this?
No, but we can learn together.
Okay, so I'm going to play this video.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, Chinese New Year is coming, and when it comes to Chinese New Year, of course, it's about the yisang. But for the yisang, we all know what to wish for when we're doing the tossing, which is better health, more wealth, more money, more holidays, promotion. This might be a hint to my boss, or not. But what about preparing the yisang? What do you say when we want to pour like the fish or the crackers or the oil? We don't know, right? So today, we have Chef Ricky from Lipohin of Mandarin Oriental KL to teach us what to say.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year, 恭喜发财.
恭喜发财, Chef. So are you ready to teach us what to say?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's do it.
新生我哋開始撈呢個魚生，我哋錄個新聞語先，所以祝大家年年有餘。OK， 跟住落嚟咧就祝大家大吉大利，財源廣進，順順利利，天天蜜蜜。最祝大家金玉滿堂，滿地黃金。祝大家新年快樂，身體健康。
Okay, so we have learned how to prepare yisang and say all the condiments and the oil and everything.
This one this video was recorded by Angie in one of eating experiences. So, Angie, you want to say something before I play this video?
Yeah, and I hope all of them learn something, learn the magic. Maybe later we will test them.
Ayo, yo. Probably the one to feel.
We will test them, you know, like if you pour the salmon, what must you say when you pour your sauce, all right, and all this, so that maybe they can remember, or they can use it during their tossing.
I was telling Angie, I said what I'll do is I will just keep one of the videos when I do the tossing, I play.
Yeah.
So all the good food all still throw
instant
into
magic word.
Don't have to memorize and get all stressed up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play
Let's
this.
play some game later. Yeah.
All ears to this one.
500福，祝福豐收，齊享福，大家齊齊嚟祝福，祝福你哋身壯力健，身體健康。收到。收到。游水游水，嗰度豬籠入水，游水充足，銀紙屋企攬好多。哇！收到，喂，游水充足。收到，收到。開開心心每一日，快快樂樂每一時，最緊要身壯力健，身體健康。收到。最緊要真係身體健康。係啊，乜都係㗎。係啊係啊。有健康就有錢，係啊，健康就係錢嚟嘅，有健康就有錢啦。脆卜卜，脆卜卜，銀紙抬到荷包脹卜卜，哇！收到。脆卜卜咩？卜卜脆，卜卜脆，恭祝你哋每年心境18歲。哇！收到。靈魚當半程，生意更上一層樓，生意蒸蒸日上。收到，好啊，今日上啊！生意興隆，日日公司排長龍，等住俾錢你收，等住俾錢你哋袋啊！收到，最緊要大家撈到興啊！興啊！
Okay, so we can see there's so much fun in doing this dish. It's all about the various preparations, all fresh and good and appetizing, because it's sour base. It's got a bit of a sour base. That's why it's very nice, very tangy to taste it. I suppose, of course, we have these key ingredients, the pomelo and mandarin orange or whatever fresh stuff that really gives all very appetizing to eat. But not only that, the fun of it is also not only the presentation where we do the, how we serve the dish, but also the way we do it when we are doing the tossing, the words used, all mix up the complete should I say way of eating the lo sang, to lo hei or to do the lo sang is just not only about the food but also the way of tossing, the words to use, and everybody having fun, the bonding, the family bonding, and everybody having fun, talking and laughing. Okay, so that's the whole idea about this family unity and eating together. Okay, and of course, lo sang is a must for those who do business because it is very symbolic for prosperity about business, right? Okay, so I move on to the next video.
This is a low carb video. This is another varieties that we can learn.
Here's how to make sauce, want to stop here. Who can tell me what is the abnormal dishes that we normally don't see in any lo sang? Normally, we don't see, but we see it here. Who can tell me? What we normally don't see in the commercial lo sang that we buy outside, but it's served here.
Pomegranate,
Yep, good. Pomegranate. What's the other one?
Mandarin orange.
Very good. What's the other one?
Capsicum.
Huh?
Capsicum. The red capsicum.
Capsicum. The red capsicum. Yeah, yeah. Correct. It looks like chili, right? Correct. Very good also. Okay, what's another one? Anyone else?
The lettuce.
Yeah, the Romania lettuce.
Lettuce.
Yeah, because normally, I think, yeah, this a fast one. I stop here because, yeah, the green, because we don't want too wet, and so the red capsicum, maybe because it's very expensive, and also some people don't like it's too hard, maybe, and then the green lettuce, maybe it's too wet, too raw, too much leafy, not, and it doesn't last long. Can't really keep the freshness for too long. And mandarin oranges, I guess, because everybody is already having a lot of oranges outside, so maybe that's why most of the outlets do not serve mandarin oranges in the low sun, right? But and then of course pomegranate. Pomegranate is also expensive. Not only that, it's very hard. It's you can't bite the whole thing, so it doesn't make the eating experience very pleasant. But other than that, you can see the ever favorite pomelo, salmon, fish, cucumber, carrots, and pear.
Yeah, the yisang just now, why they put pomegranate is because this losang is a low carb losang. That's why they never put the choy pok pok. And they want to get the effect of the choy pok pok. That's why they use a pomegranate.
Oh, but no, it's not the same, right? Actually, it's so much different.
Because it's a low carb. This one is a low carb. They do not have any carb here. So that's why. This Mandarin orange, actually you have to put the wong tai. Don't put your if you want to put your normal Mandarin orange, you need to cut it. It's not nice to serve it in a whole piece. Okay, use a wong tai cut, because wong tai cut do not have seed or seedless cut. Or there's another kind that have you all eaten a kam cut, which you eat together with the skin? Have you all eat that?
Oh yeah, that's so nice.
All right,
nice.
you use that one, even better. One cut into six pieces lah. Yes, can eat with the skin.
Very good.
Have to eat with the skin. It will bring out the what?
Flavors.
The pungent taste of
Orangey.
the cut.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, the orange zest. Yeah. Yeah, this thing, walnuts and the pork rinds also quite abnormal.
All right, walnut, expensive one, this one.
Yeah, but pork rind, oh my goodness. Okay, another thing I think very important is always make sure that the plate is bigger than the food, okay? The amount of food, you fill up the plate, it looks good. But when the moment you toss, oh my goodness, half of it will go out of the plate. Yeah, the fresh losang, like we call it Chinese New Year rojak. Chinese New Year rojak. Okay, because it's a mix of fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts. Why? Everything. The next one is our recipe. So before Angie takes us through the recipe again, just want to say that there's no hard and fast rule in whatever ingredients we want to use, except perhaps the dressing. The dressing may be very, very important because the dressing is the one that will determine the main flavor of the sauce, right? But other than that, well, you know, whatever we want to put for the fruits, the vegetables, the toppings is all up to us. Whatever we have, right? Whatever we have, we can throw them in. So Angie, you want to take us through all these ingredients?
Ingredients for the salad, fruits and vegetable. All right, the fruits and vegetable, you all can select whatever you all like to eat. All right, this is the few example that we given you because they are not so watery. All right, because when you do your losang, you do not want the losang became watery. Okay, this is the few ingredients that I chose for you. Okay, but of course, you can add on whatever you like. All right.
Sengkuang, is there a portion
Actually,
on
sengkuang also is quite okay, but not the daikon. It's also optional, but I quite like it because it's very crunchy, right? Make your losang more crunchy. Jackfruit is optional also because you know, very personal taste. Yeah, this one jackfruit. So
I think the key thing also, we want to have as many colors as possible, right?
yes, correct. So you can match and make it interesting on your own. Yeah. Okay. So the toppings. Okay. Ingredients for the toppings. Okay. I like to use cornflakes to replace the pok choy. Because cornflakes are not so fattening. Not so fattening. All right.
Okay, pop we can buy from any cake ingredient shop, is it?
Yeah, you can. Yes. All right. And then the kaffir leaf, just slice one would do. All right. Sweet and sour ginger. Say up to you how many you like. This one you can buy in any Chinese grocery store. Okay. Peanut. All right. Peanut is very simple. You just fry yourself and blend it. And this one you see just now, some of them use the walnut. You can replace walnut if you have. Actually, all right. And even this one is very simple. If you do not want to fry your peanut, just go to Big Meat Yen and get your almond flakes. It's not expensive. The rest, like bunga kantan, also you can put 1 teaspoon, not more than that. Okay. If not, it will overpower your thing. And salmon fish, up to you lah. Actually, the fish, the raw fish, you do not like, then you no need to put. Yeah. So the dressing, this dressing, actually dressing is very important. So if every one of you can try my dressing, this dressing is very nice. The optional only the salt, all right, and actually the 5 spice powder you can put a 1/4 teaspoon, and also white pepper also 1/4 teaspoon. The rest, you know, I mean only the salt. If you don't want to put, it's okay. The rest you have to put.
Okay.
This is my sauce for the losang. It's very nice. Okay. Okay. Now, this sauce, all right, is about 1 rice bowl. Is good enough for actually, you know, 8 person. If you have 10, then you can make a little bit more. Maybe you can put 3 tablespoons of honey, you know. All this you need to adjust yourself. If you have less people, then you put lesser. But if you want to make this recipe All right, then if you have less people, then maybe you can use it twice. You can keep some. The dressing, this dressing, actually dressing is very important. So if every one of you can try my dressing, this dressing is very nice. The optional only the salt, all right, and actually the 5 spice powder you can put a quarter teaspoon, and also white pepper also quarter teaspoon. The rest, I mean, only the salt. If you don't want to put, it's okay. The rest you have to put. This sauce, all right, is about one rice bowl. Is good enough for actually 8%. If you have less people, then maybe you can use it twice. You can keep some. All right, you no need to put all inside
I
your
think if it's too dry, can add a bit of oil, isn't it? Olive oil.
If you want to be healthy, you can use olive oil. Yeah, we have this for every one of you to learn how to cure your salmon fish. If you want to use salmon for your yisang.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting that curing of the salmon, not only for yisang, but for any fish, so that we can just, I think even like some form of marination before we cook it for tasty fish, fish meat. I think this process can be applied. So I think maybe we should just listen to this lady first, huh?
Hi there, I'm Coach Ingman. Today I'm going to show you a dish which is a family favorite. Every Chinese New Year we have it at the start of every get-together. The dish is called Yu Shen. The first ingredient to be prepared will be the cured salmon. For a 200-gram piece of salmon fillet steak, you will need half a tablespoon of sea salt, half a tablespoon of sugar, you can use white or brown, and a teaspoon of fine spice powder. Some know this curing process is gravlax. It's a Norwegian specialty. And for Asian spices, I like to use 5 spice powder. Be sure to use sashimi grade salmon. Sprinkle some at the bottom of the curing dish. Put in the salmon steak, skin side down. Sprinkle the rest of the mix on top and some on the side so that the fish is totally coated. Use the back of a spoon and spread the mix over the salmon steak so that the whole steak is evenly coated. Weigh down the fish with another dish to help press out excessive moisture. Cover it and refrigerate for 24 hours. So here's a piece that has been cured for 24 hours. You will notice that the salmon has shrunk a little. That's because some of the moisture has been removed by the salt and sugar mix, and it is preserved at this stage. Cured salmon can be eaten over a week while stored in the fridge. For use in Yishen, remove the skin and slice into small pieces. My family enjoys slightly chunky slices, but you can slice it very thinly. You can use any amount. It really depends on your preference. Now for the most important ingredient in Yishen, crispy crackers deep fried to a golden brown hue to represent pieces of gold. They are available ready-made, but I will show you how to make them from wonton skins. Just fan out the slices so they don't stick together and cut them into half-inch strips. You can coat them in sugar before frying or leave it plain. Either way, this is a must-have item when having Yishen. Yishen, a Cantonese raw fish salad. This is a theatrical dish. It is called prosperity toss. Lo hei, bell peppers with a fertile red and jade green hues add color, while pear and pomelo symbolize smooth sailing in all endeavors throughout the year. The colorful ingredients are tossed high in the air with participants chanting joyous blessings of abundance and good tidings before enjoying a smorgasbord of fresh spring produce. It is the start of a brand new year, and the hope is for a fruitful time to come in the days ahead. Every ingredient will bring you luck. Pickled leeks symbolize a quick and agile ability to calculate numbers. Carrot and radish are symbols of luck arriving at your doorstep, with pristine white radish bringing prosperity in business and promotion in work, and candied winter melon, sweetness in life. Then, of course, jellyfish and salmon fish. The sound of the word fish in Chinese means abundance, and the phrase 年年有余 means abundance throughout the year. More luck-giving ingredients come in the toppings for the dish of yishen. It includes 5 spice powder, kaffir lime leaf and lime juice for good luck, 大吉大利, pepper, salt, and sesame seeds for a flourishing business. The use of oil is for a smooth journey in all that happens to you throughout the year. And last but not least, the crispy crackers to symbolize a path of gold before you.
So this is my dish for today, Yishang. I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. Do make it for your family and friends. It's a great dish to have. Everybody enjoys it. And my name is Ko Ching Man, and here's wishing you Happy New Year. 恭喜发财!
Yeah. Speaks very good English, very knowledgeable about the ingredients and the meaning. And I like the way she cures her salmon fish, something different. And we use smoked salmon. Anna asking.
No, because the smoked salmon, the smoky smell is very strong. I scared it will spoil
the whole taste, the whole dish taste.
Correct.
From appetizing to something that's very smoky.
Smoked salmon got the smoky smell.
Okay. Susan is asking, how long to cure the salmon fish? How long to cure?
Actually, the best is more than 2 hours.
How about overnight? Still okay, right? Overnight.
Yeah, if you have, it's up to you, because if you are, but you have to put it in an airtight container to make sure that is fresh, and yeah, that's why. So you make sure you buy a good grade that can eat raw one, yeah.
The salmon fish.
You have 2 grade, so you make sure if you want to eat raw, you need to inform, or you need to ask the fishmonger that you say let I for low sang one. It's not you can't simply buy.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I think all this again soaking is still very much depends on your own taste. It's all up to your desired taste. So if you like this Japanese roasted sesame sauce flavor, I think you can add a bit more. But just now Angie said half a bowl, half a rice bowl at max because you got so many other things here to mix it up. And yeah, I think you need a little bit of oil to make it a bit more watery. Otherwise, it will be very thick sauce, isn't it?
Yes, you see. Okay, the plum sauce you can add 3 tablespoons of warm water.
And plum sauce.
No. Yeah, because the roasted sauce put aside first. You don't add together with the rest. Did we put okay, the Japanese roasted sesame sauce put last. That means by its own. Okay. In your dressing, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1/4 tablespoon of salt, 5 tablespoons of plum sauce, and okay, the 5 spice powder and the pepper can put inside, and then stir it. That's your sauce. And also, yes, we forgot to put the 3 tablespoons of water. Sorry, warm water.
Okay.
Sauce. It's not necessary you must use lei kam kei. There are so many in the market, right? The plum sauce. You can use any brand, but you have to make sure it's sweet and sour lah. You can make more and keep. I teach you how to preserve your fruits, okay? So that, like for example, if you during your CNY, I'm very sure that you have many gatherings, okay, and you can show off your talent in this, okay. Normally we will go for potluck, right? So you offer, you say, okay, I will do the lo sang, because nowadays lo sang is not cheap, okay. They will sell it in what yam mai or poon mai. Poon mai already, if it's a fruits one, it's around 100, The day I add normal one with all those not so fresh ingredients one, the old style one, is already 69 ringgit, poon mai only. Yet mai will come to 100, maybe this kind. And the fruits one maybe will come to 200. This is very refreshing and nice and auspicious dish that you can share when you go for your potluck during this CNY. Okay. One more thing you can add in your lo sang is cilantro, daun ketumbar. Okay. That one, if you do not want to low it, you can put aside. Daun ketumbar.
Yin sai,
Correct. It's very nice. Turn out to
Okay. All right. So can we move on to the next one? The other more interesting treasure pot.
Poon Choy. We now move on to Poon Choy.
Poon Choy sounds so cheapo, but the treasure pot in English sounds so premium.
Treasure pot, no?
So the name doesn't match. The not a perfect translation one-to-one between the English and the Chinese to do justice to the meal, because it is certainly a treasure pot. Why? Because all the meals, all the ingredients they use is is a lot. It's a lot and very expensive and very okay. Next, afterwards we will show you. One Poon Choy got at least 18 types of dishes inside. Okay, and all of them are not, some are quite common, but there's some which are, like abalone and all this sea cucumber. So they're all very, very delicacy. They're all Chinese delicacy. Okay, so Angie, do you want to say anything about the introduction of the Poon Choy?
Yes. Okay, Poon Choy was invented actually during the late Song dynasty. Okay, and it's served to the emperor as well as the army, but there were not enough serving bowl during that time. All right, so the people in the Wai Chin is the wall village, prepare and put it and serve them and put it in a large wooden wash basin, because they do not have enough bowl to serve the huge of the army. Okay, the army came from China because their country was conquered by the Mongolian, so they went to Hong Kong. Okay, that's how this Wai Chin prepared the Poon Choy for them. So Poon Choy now is well preserved in the new territory of Wall Village, which is Wai Chin. Okay, Wai Chin means Wall Village. Okay, and now Poon Choy gradually became a traditional dish of the Wai Chin. Poon Choy is a braised treasure pot of goodness, okay, with an unmatched flavor and fragrance. This dish is normally filled to the brim of your pot with layer and layer of vegetable, seafood, meat, and the umami taste and flavor. And it is eaten on the reunion where family indulge in this pot of treasure. Why they call it treasure? Because you know every layer is different, so you can find a different treasure in every layer, and it's always an exciting experience as we uncover the different layer. All right, that's why you call treasure. Different layer of delicacy in the pot. So try it and welcome richness, joy, and abundance together with this Poon Choy. Okay, thank you, Annie. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Angie. So, everyone, glue your eyes and ears onto the discovery of how Poon Choy originated from this place called Wai Chin in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
傳統嘅圍村盤菜分為上、中、下三層，共有10個唔同嘅菜式，可以排列出千百個不同嘅組合。但係圍村人認同嘅只得一種。盤菜入邊最唔起眼、最平價嘅材料，豬皮、蘿蔔、枝竹、蠔油，原來先至係精華所在。今集同大家揭開圍村盤菜嘅秘密。
食盤菜俾我感覺就係用料簡單，但係意義非常之重大。通常一家人啊坐埋一齊啊，大家圍住個盤啊，哇！你夾呢樣，我夾呢樣，嗰個氣氛係非常之熱鬧高興嘅。咁所以覺得咧，盤菜俾我感覺就係有一種團團圓圓嘅感覺。
食盤菜最講求嘅就係開心同埋熱鬧噃。一向中意熱鬧嘅黃日華，今日就專登帶埋佢個女女黃子晴一齊嚟到屏山圍村，同大家一齊解構盤菜背後嘅秘密。根據史書記載，香港嘅圍村盤菜已經有成600年嘅歷史。據講，當年宋帝昺逃難南下，途經今日嘅新界圍村，當地嘅村民見到皇上駕到，就用晒村裏面各家各戶所有食得嘅嘢攞晒出嚟招呼皇上。而呢一個用大木盤盛載菜肴嘅方法，後來演變成為最具香港本土特色嘅圍村盤菜。清晨4點，屏山圍村祠堂嘅舊式灶頭點起咗一把煮盤菜嘅柴火，而點火嘅人就係煮咗盤菜50幾年嘅聯哥。
咁啊，我哋圍村啲男人啊，個個都識得煮盤菜嘅。咁我阿爺教我阿爸啦，我阿爸教我啦。我細細個入廚房煮咗成50年噶啦。圍村盤菜係一種文化歷史嚟嘅。咁啊，每逢村入邊有喜慶咧，就有機會見到兄弟一齊喺度食盤菜，所以我做得好開心。最開心啊，可以煮到成500幾圍啦。咁啊，哇！食到即係出邊嗰啲流水席塞住晒咁啊，即係見到咁多人去捧場咁，好開心啊！
圍村人食盤菜，每一次都至少幾百人嘅，所用嘅廚具件件都係加大碼。雖然喺圍村度煮盤菜通常都係男人嘅工作，但係時至今日，女人亦都會參與其中。而聯哥一家更加係當中嘅表者，佢哋用嘅廚具亦都非常之有代表性，每一件都由佢阿爺嗰代開始傳落嚟嘅，可以話係世世代代薪火相傳嘅。第一個正宗嘅屏山盤菜咧，係由10個唔同嘅菜式組合而成嘅，當中包括有油泡海蝦啦、屏山神仙雞、手打梅花膠魚丸、炸鮮門鱔、圍頭炆豬肉、雞汁燴花菇，仲有白烚蘿蔔啦、五香豬皮、爆炒肚油、南乳枝竹。嗱，呢10個菜式咧，已經沿用咗超過100年以上噶啦。
話盤菜梗係食豬皮啦，又腍又滑，食多幾件啊嘛。
我最中意食冬菇，好大件啊，夠入味咯。
盤菜就梗係蘿蔔同埋枝竹啦，因為佢索晒南乳啲味。
好多人食盤菜都係專登揀上層嘅食物嚟食嘅，而忽略咗最下層用嚟墊底嘅食物。但係新界嘅圍村人就認為呢啲最唔起眼、最平價嘅蘿蔔、豬皮、枝竹、肚油，其實先係整個盤菜嘅精髓所在，因為佢哋嘅作用就係用嚟吸汁。所以一個盤菜好唔好味，就要睇下呢啲材料夠唔夠入味。
煮盤菜嘅蘿蔔最好慢做啦，佢又甜又爽又多汁。切嗰時用滾刀切啦，一路切大嚿啲咁啦。如果細嚿咧，一煮嘅嗰啲索唔到汁就溶晒。
而要令蘿蔔吸汁，秘密就係要掌握蘿蔔熟透嘅時間。首先要將切好嘅蘿蔔放入熱水白烚，大約10分鐘，煮到80%熟。呢個時候就要撈起，蘿蔔太熟就會好易散，散咗就達唔到吸汁嘅效果啦。
煮盤菜一定用沙爆豬皮啦，要用清水隔晚浸一晚，咁啲豬皮又爽又滑噶啦。
要做出又香又腍嘅豬皮，關鍵就係在於豬皮嘅大細啦。嗱，切得太細塊就會冇口感，切得太大塊又驚佢炆唔腍喎。所以聯哥話咧，一定要切到3寸乘2寸呢個 size， 咁啊最適合噶啦。咁另外，豬皮之所以咁吸汁咧，秘密就係先用南乳汁嚟炆，之後炆過嘅豬皮先至可以更加吸味嘅。
枝竹要用清水浸幾個鐘啦，之後炆啦，唔好得炆得太耐，炆得太耐會散。
炆枝竹嘅時候要用蒜蓉爆香啲南乳醬，但要做到枝竹唔散，秘密就係喺啲枝竹70%熟嘅時候離火起鑊，放涼備用。
呢啲乾肚油咧，一晚浸清水，第二日又浸幾個鐘頭鹼水，再啤幾個鐘頭清水，就變咗嚟嘅新鮮嘅魷魚，叫做自發肚油啦。
處理好嘅肚油要用蒜頭爆香，目的就令到肚油原有嘅海味香味可以完全發揮出嚟。呢個就叫做爆炒肚油啦。除咗呢啲吸汁四寶，喺屏山圍村盤菜入邊，仲有一個菜式，只有響呢度先至可以食得到嘅。嗱，呢個菜式就係聯哥阿爺親手教落嘅手打梅花膠魚丸啦。
我哋用梅花膠魚，因為佢夠膠啊嘛。咁我哋買到啲膠魚翻嚟咧，就起肉，然之後用把刀係咁哼。咁啊，用把刀背好均勻咁力嚟剁佢，然之後用手臂嘅力打落去打嘅魚漿。打嗰陣時最緊要夠力啦，咁啲魚蛋就會夠大牙噶啦。
打好魚丸之後，聯哥就會將啲魚丸用熱嘅鹽水嚟焯熟，之後就攞啲魚丸出嚟再過冰水。秘密就利用熱脹冷縮呢個原理，令魚丸吸入空氣，就會有一種爽口彈牙嘅效果噶啦。
出邊啲盤菜咧就加咗鮑參翅肚，正宗個盤菜咧要用地道嘢、家鄉嘢。就盤菜最緊一個豬肉啊，豬肉炆得好咧，成個盤菜都好食噶啦。五花腩肥瘦適中，炆起上嚟又香又滑。
師傅用大量嘅葱蒜嚟起鑊，將豬肉炒香，之後就會出動另一種秘密武器，就係南乳。據師傅講，佢用嘅南乳買翻嚟之後咧，要放喺陰暗嘅地方發酵3個月，咁樣南乳先至夠香夠野味，用佢嚟做圍頭炆豬肉先至夠入味。
聯哥話我知啊，要啲豬肉炆得好食，其實仲有一個秘密嘅，就係同火有關啦。
哇嗱，傳統嘅圍村人係堅持用柴火去炆豬肉嘅，
仲用柴火去炆？點解唔用無火煮食啊？冇咁多煙又方便啲啊嘛。
都有道理嘅嗱，因為柴火咧係唔會完全熄滅嘅，咁喺炆嘅過程當中咧，就會令到南乳喺收汁上色嘅效果更加好，而且用柴火去燒啊，仲有一種好獨特嘅煙燻味。
試。
聯哥話：只要準確掌握火候炆煮嘅時間，就可以做出一道既香且滑、腍而不膩嘅圍頭炆豬肉啦。
我試下豬肉夠唔夠腍，同埋啲汁夠唔夠濃。
即係試下啲豬肉夠唔夠腍，啲南乳汁夠唔夠濃。
做圍頭炆豬肉講究火候嘅控制，先用大火煮熟啲豬肉，再用中火慢慢炆製2個鐘頭。千祈唔可以心急喎，最後再用大火收汁，咁做出嚟嘅豬肉就肥而不膩啦。
爹哋啊，點解傳統盤菜要用木盤嚟裝呢？
因為嗰時未有 gas 爐啊嘛，啲食物就會越食越凍啦。不過圍村人好聰明嘅，佢哋發明用木盤去裝食物，因為木盤嘅保溫效果咧係最好嘅。 咁所以喺圍村啲人食盤菜咧，你都可以叫做食盤。傳統盤菜所用嘅木盤一般係闊1尺、高5寸。木盤一定要用實心木嚟做，因為密度高，冇咁容易裂開流汁啊嘛。但原來想木盤唔流汁，仲有另外一個秘密嘅。喺用木盤之前呢，有一個步驟要做嘅，就係預先將啲木盤浸過嘢。咁浸完之後，啲木材吸咗水啦，咁就會發大同埋緊密啲，到時裝餸菜就唔會流汁啦。
圍村人有一句說話叫做點滴歸腹，意思就係一滴汁都唔可以輕易浪費。呢個浸木盤嘅方法，正正就係體會咗圍村人嘅節儉美德。
除咗器皿之外呢，盤菜最重要嘅技巧係點樣將啲食物一層一層咁排放好。嗱，呢個程序係唔可以做錯嘅喎。咁喺圍村呢，呢個技巧就叫做打盤啦。
打盤過程最關鍵嘅就係每一層材料嘅排列。傳統圍村盤菜最底層放嘅一啲比較淡口同埋吸汁嘅食物，例如蘿蔔、豬皮、枝竹同埋土柚；而中層嘅要放一啲熱辣辣嘅炆煮食物，而最上層嘅就照放一啲色彩鮮豔、賣相吸引同貴價嘅菜式。
梁哥，最下層嘅食材擺好晒啦，咁喺上邊應該放邊一種食材比較好啲咧？
就豬肉啦。
豬肉啊？點解啊？
豬肉佢有濃烈嘅南乳味，釋放落下邊啲豬皮、蘿蔔、枝竹、魷魚度，又夠熱炆住下邊嗰啲材料。
哦，即係令到下一層嘅食材比較香口啲。
中層主要放上圍頭炆豬肉、雞汁燴花菇呢一啲比較熱辣辣嘅炆煮食物，令到下層嘅食物有炆煮嘅效果。
好啊，連哥，最後步驟啦。咁成個盤菜上邊應該放邊種食物比較好啲咧？
咁就擠啲天然嘅材料啦，好似魚蛋啊、雞啊、蝦啊，打新鮮魚片。
哇！嗱啲蝦紅當當，真係見到都想食喎。
為咗令到盤菜賣相更加吸引，食味更豐富，上層通常會放上最精緻嘅食材，好似海蝦、手打魚丸、炸鮮門鱔同埋神仙雞，咁樣就可以將鮮味帶到中下層，令盤菜味道更加有層次。同重要嘅節慶都會擺幾百圍嘅，呢個時候盤菜唔再由一個大廚煮，而動用幾十人嘅煮食團隊嚟幫手嘅。
我認為盤菜吸引人嘅地方，除咗係裏邊嘅菜式，仲有係圍村人嘅煮食技巧啊！盤菜已經成為香港嘅代表菜式，就連香港旅發局都以盤菜嚟宣傳香港啊！
盤菜嘅味道真係令人回味無窮啊！
咁你更加要細味下圍村人嘅百年飲食智慧啊
！Okay. Angie, we have done with the intro. Sorry, ladies, I know it's past 4 o'clock. Those who need to leave, no choice. But if you can, do continue to stay with us because we've got another 1 or 2 more videos and that's it. Angie, this one is by KL Liu, the Poon Choy. So wait, before that, anyone have any questions on the first video on Poon Choy? Who was the actor? Is it Angie? Who is the guy who spoke to us? Felix Wong.
Wong Yat-wah.
Actor, is it? Hong Kong actor.
Yes, very famous Hong Kong actor Wong Yat-wah. I think this Hong Kong documentary film invited him to share the documentary with us. I mean, with all of us lah. Regarding the originate of Poon Choy. Come from this China.
Interestingly, most of the Poon Choy we use clay pot. We thought it's clay pot or aluminium pot, but apparently last time they used wooden pot, right? A wooden bowl. wooden bowl to cook, right?
Correct. Because
So
the reason of using the wooden oats basin, they call basin, is because it can preserve the heat.
Preserve heat,
preserve heat.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, we will finish up the second video on Poon Choy by KL Liu. So KL Liu is a lady from KL, right, Angie?
Maybe, or her initial, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but she's very interesting, very entertaining. She's a very entertaining.
This video try to learn the way to prepare each layer. She got teach how to cook your how to cook your prawns, how to cook your tonggu. The tonggu, I think the braised tonggu, she got a special video for that also actually.
Yeah, actually, you see the similarity between lo sang and the Poon Choy is that it's a one dish with many things inside. This is a similarity between these two symbolic, and it encourages people to all eat from one pot or one plate. Okay, yeah, so that is the good thing, the significant thing about these two special Chinese New Year dishes. Okay, come, let's listen and watch this Poon Choy making by KL Liu.
包你有余啊，包你有余啊，对不对？年年有餘，年年有餘是次餘，包你有餘咧就用鮑魚，係咪？冇相干咯，紅情好咪食鮑魚菇咯，係咪 ？OK， 來，阿弟首先要謝謝的就是 A1 公司。你们要煮的话，你们买红烧鲍鱼比较好。还有一种比较白色的那一个水呢，那个就拿来做汤的，想烫的那个就比较好吃啊。那个会比较多工一点哦。如果你要做盆菜，的话，你就买红烧的比较好。为什么？因为安迪要教你们用它的汁来做盆菜的底部。OK， 言归正传，来，做盆菜呢，你们喜欢要放多少是你们喜欢。自己的能力 ，OK， 不要勉强哈。因为今天安迪要做视频，安迪要放多一点给大家看，然后我还要试吃，安迪也有叫人家来试吃啊，你们看看是谁呀？安迪开给你们看啊，完全冷了的啦。这个就是那个叫什么呀？香包片，它有一点点像干贝一样，看到吗 ？OK， 汤全部倒出来，哇，蛮多的嘞，一瓶都够了。这样我们一瓶都够了，没有办法都开了，可惜，不然留给我过年。来，鲍鱼，收起来。安静同志，不是一定要用牙煲的哈，在正式的盆菜里面，他们是用一种大盆，就是这一种盆。这么大个的盆，装的一层一层叠上来的，都是要把东西煮好了的。要的一定有鸭有没有都无所谓，但是鸡就是一定要有。他们就烧了一只把掌盖，或者是做银果盖，不是银果盖，就一种咸鸡。安迪就因为家庭式，我们就用鸡腿。其他的配料一定要有的就是白萝卜垫底。还有就是芋头也要垫底，客家人很喜欢用芋头的啊。然后客家人还有炸猪肉盐，安迪没有炸，我们不用炸，我们就买现成的猪肉盐。海参有没有无所谓，虾一定要有，羞哈哈。所以菇了，然后烧肉买现成的，然后干贝、冬菇一定要有啊。安迪会教你们一个视频里面怎么样泡这个冬菇来熟。發菜一定要噶啦，發嘛哈，好聽啲嘛。然後白菜正在底部，豬皮或者是魚漂都可以。你知道鄉下他們會有收豬的嘛，豬皮曬乾了的、炸了的，還有魚漂一定有的，這些都是現成的。補肉可有可無，但是因為我安迪放在墊底，它會吸收很多的湯汁，會很好吃。就是這樣而已 ，OK， 加起來大概有18樣。你们可以加减减，无所谓的。来，给你们看啊，刚才那个鲍鱼的汁啊，你们试试看，你们要不要的，你们的味道。 OK， 来，鲍鱼，
Okay,
很够。现在安迪给你们知道哈，海参洗干净了的安迪，没有就买现成哈，全部丢下去这个鲍鱼的汁。OK， 这样子给它滚了，焖它15-20分钟，你们喜欢啊？不够味你们自己调。如果你们要少，
This one, Andy, you stop for a little while.
安迪不。
Okay, everyone take note. Your 鲍鱼 sauce is to use for you to put in your
different meat and cooked meat.
Yeah, a sea cucumber. Sea cucumber. Okay, the sea cucumber. If you use sea cucumber at this moment, you put inside to braise your sea cucumber for a while. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
喜欢拿来穿烫，安迪喜欢。
Sorry.
整，因为我怕它的汤是流失，而且我不需要用鸡汤啊，我用了这个红烧鲍鱼的汁。这个鸡安迪腌了的，放盐和胡椒粉而已，然后切一些姜片，放下去蒸啊。水滚，开始涮灯它20分钟，20分钟过后焗它在里面8分钟，焖它8分钟。现在安迪开始要炒那些料了哦。来呀，刚才安迪那个虾洗干净了，除那个内脏，你们去看安迪的胡椒虾怎么样做干净。安迪只是放盐和胡椒粉，要拿来煎一煎。你们要穿烫也是可以啊。起锅烧油，放那个虾下去煎一煎就可以了。你看啊，你一煎的时候它颜色会转红色的，很漂亮的。
Okay, stop for a while, Andy. This side.
可以了。
Okay, this is the best way to prepare your prawns actually. Okay, marinate your prawns with pepper and salt, then pan fry it, and then put aside. Don't want to blanch, not nice. This is the way, is the best way. Either this way or you make xì dầu ha. Okay, thank you.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
拿起来，烧肉放去微波炉弄烧也是可以。安迪喜欢用小火慢慢煎一煎它，给它更脆更香。等一下才来切摆盘。好了，安迪要煎那个芋头，给它擦一点点的盐，让这个芋头有一点点的味道。好，直接放下去煎就可以了。煎到它两面金黄色就可以了。来，袋子放一点点的盐，一点点的胡椒粉。安迪不要穿烫，安迪喜欢拿来煎，吃起来才有味道，好不好？一点点的油，放一点点的姜丝，一点点的蒜米，直接把这个干贝放下去煎。干贝买大大小小都可以的啊，不一定要买大个的。来，先穿烫白萝卜，一条白萝卜，把它切成圈圈也可以，你要滚刀切也是可以。看啊，水滚了哦，安迪放白萝卜下去穿烫，大概有烫它2分钟这样。又是放在这个鲍鱼的汁里面，如果你这样子马上垫底的话，它就硬硬，不会好吃的。鲍鱼罩这边焖它20分钟。猪皮，安迪拿一片猪皮穿烫，给它弄软，穿烫到它软就可以了的了。然后腐肉。所以可以一直穿烫下去，腐肉安迪拿2只这样啊 ，OK。你们也可以拿烧水泡的，这个很快的哦，比猪皮，但是水已经很污浊了，我们换掉它。水滚了哦，这个水干净的。穿烫菜啊，要给它沥油漂亮，一定要放1小茶匙的油，还有盐，一定要放。保持它的清脆度，还有一点点的味道，半茶匙的盐。OK， 先放猪肉盐，猪肉盐也是要穿烫的哈。如果你们有炸盐就炸盐。然后青菜，这个可以吃半生熟的，一丢下去算90可以了，拿起来。黄芽白也是放下去穿烫，烫一烫而已，拿出来。猪肉盐也熟了，然后水呢，安迪要拿来烫發菜，為我看到真的很像頭髮，發了嘛，發菜了嘛，發財咯，即係發財咯，係咪？燙一燙，燙軟了就可以了。現在看這個白蘿蔔哦，白蘿蔔也軟了，可以了。OK， 搞定，可以擺盤了。來，開始哦，怎麼樣來擺盤？安迪教你們。你看安迪的菜。總共18樣，嚇死你們嘿！有18樣安迪，有1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16，白蘿蔔17，海參18、 18方来财。你看安迪的白萝卜啊，不会没有味道的。安迪的白萝卜，鲜甜啊，鮑魚味啊，食咗啊昏沉味啊。放入這個白蘿蔔、黃芽白，一定要再拖底啊！利用3片而已。三陽開泰，白蘿蔔放下面，为什么？白萝卜不怕的，白萝卜越煮，它的味道就越鲜甜。猪皮。安迪是川烫，如果你们要，你们也可以用烧水蒸啊。猪皮安迪用整片，为什么？因为刚才是很硬，所以你们会切到不漂亮啊。全部要放在盆底，为什么？因为会有汤汁。然后腐竹，然后让它会细致。给腐竹下面了，然后刚才去忘记了姜。4片姜，四季平安。把姜放在托底下面，安迪刚才忘记放，每天都是左漏右漏的安迪。好了，摆完了是不是？这个鲍鱼的字，所以这个时候放鲍鱼的字。
哦，那么很多人淋上面了。
对了，所以你吃起来那个Poon Choy你不会。
那你说很多人都。
Stop for a while, Annie.
才来淋，不可以。这个。
Okay, this is the correct way to prepare Poon Choy actually. It's not that you arrange everything, only you put the chap. It's wrong, huh? Okay? If not, your whole Poon Choy will only have one taste, as I told you. It's better to have different taste of each layer. Okay? And these 4 types of ingredient inside here, try to pre-cook about 80% first, and not 80%, but not more than 80%. If not, after that, when you put your Poon Choy on top of your induction cooker, it will become too soggy. Okay, 80% is the best. If you do not cook 80%, it will also not nice, because when you put on top of your induction cooker, it will take very long, and sometimes it won't cook because it's too many layers. Okay, so the best is 80%, so that also when it's 80%, the absorbance of the sauce is good. So remember this trick. Okay, so look which 4 layers and what kind of ingredients she put, and then she pour in her abalone sauce. Okay, remember that, huh? Okay, thank you, Annie.
下面呢就是鲍鱼的字，你们要吃要有层次感。你想想看，你全部铲，然后你就淋那个字，哎，白斩鸡的味道也是鲍鱼字哎，所以有时候一些人吃的话，好香啊。来，然后就放一头啊，
一头涂上面。对了，
一头涂上面顶着它 ，OK。然后就是鱼圆，团团圆圆。安迪的鱼圆是9、2、4、6、8、10，十全十美，一头9粒2、4、6、8。9啊，9九同心，现在这样子放好了啊。所以在盆菜里面有煎、炸、卤、焖、炒，现在开始要放鸭了啦。收完地有教过你们卤鸭了咯，你们可以卤多一点收起来，到时候你做盆菜的时候，你就可以拿来用。所以做盆菜你可以做很多套菜。铺在上面。哇，像那个什么啊，藏族露出怎么样讲啊？露一手啊，放上面哦。放完了啦，白斩鸡，安迪刚才教你们怎么样蒸的，15分钟，你看美美。
用都仔你揀啦，嗰個紅色嘅啦，用
用
呢個。用斑斓盐吗？你
对了，然后现在开始烧肉。手，你要耍帅，笑哈哈。哎呀，我们吃的那个香港人家是整个拱拱的，因为俺弟人傻不可以，因为他们用整只鸡、整只鸭的哦。柑橘、蜂蜜盐。鲍鱼菇，哎，这个叫什么了？
台湾牌子那个鲍鱼菇啊。
现在开始，不要拿它的字哈，就把这个海参，安吉也是放6条而已，6大顺，然后就放菇啊。
哇。
也是6个，6大顺。
哇，这样好听啊！
啊，是啊，盆菜呀、要普普闷闷呐。鲍鱼安迪本来是要放8的，最后安迪决定放20粒，其實是10粒就夠了哈，10粒就是10全10美。你食海參噶嘛？
食
嗬，嗯。This is a lot， apa itu panggil emblon。OK， 跟住就放干貝，安迪放5粒，五谷豐收 ，OK， 然後發菜就是發財，萬粒叢中一點紅。可以了，发财遮住干贝啊，不要紧啦，干贝不是很重要了，可以啊，干鸡，记住哈，不可以淋鲍鱼的字哈，很多人就这样淋下去，还食落去是乜海鮮味好艱難食。雞湯可以淋罷了，這個雞湯是精華哈，高湯剛才 steam 的啊，記住淋在這一個雞，全部可以淋啊，雞湯可以淋，好像 steam 嗰個雞嘅湯嚟嘅，收佢嘅叫做咩啊？精華我哋講，英文叫咩 ？Stock， 哦 ，stock。最後。记住啊，这个菜哈不要放下去，要吃的时候才放。很多人这样子放下去就去弄着，然后这个菜就会软软不好吃。最后放，要吃的时候才点缀。OK， 搞定。现在安迪要弄啥？对，开火，全部放了下去，开火，弄热就可以了。你看到热了就可以了，不要去煮。很多人去煮半个钟啊，要煮去焖它，不是这样，因为已经熟了。如果你这样子焖煮，那个味道全部会掺杂到完。好。
We are finished with the video. So now is the last part, that is the recipe of ingredients and the sauce for the Poon Choy. All right. KL Liu has given us a very thorough demo on how to make Poon Choy using 18 ingredients, 18 big ingredients in the pot. So in the treasure pot, and I call it the Chinese New Year rojak, expensive rojak. Okay, so Angie, you want to take us through the ingredients?
Okay. Again, the ingredients, all right, is up to individual. Okay. All right. But the most important thing, you need to preserve each ingredient taste. Okay. And KL Liu already showed us, all right, only the bottom 4 layer, you can pour all your
sauce,
abalone sauce or whatever sauce that you prepare. Okay, the best is abalone sauce lah. All right, and some of them they use chicken stock. Okay, you can
pour from the top.
And if you're lazy, you do not have, you want to buy your chicken outside, you can go and buy the pre-mixed stock, chicken stock. Heinz, the brand is Heinz. It's also very good, that one. So just pour on top. Very simple nowadays. But nowadays, abalone is so cheap.
Yeah.
Go to Kering and see whether they still have or not. 1 can is about 30 plus ringgit. You can get and can use the sauce to make your Poon Choy sauce. You know, this one is the daikon, the jipei, you know. They don't even put the, did they put the what? The Chinese cabbage, this one Hong Kong one? They never put, right?
No, no, they didn't put.
Yeah, they didn't put. Like us, we put.
Yeah.
You see? So it's up to individual, but if you put, why we put the Chinese cabbage is because it will suck up the sauce, and also it very durable for the fire to braise the thing so that it won't stick at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, any more questions?
This is very important. This maybe you all can screenshot this this page.
The layers, the multi layers of the Poon Choy.
Correct.
And also, as KL Liu has mentioned, you know, the bottom 3 layers of you know, yam slices, fu zhou, the cabbage skin, the pig skin, the white daikon radish, all these are right at the bottom and soaked with the sauce. Whereas the top are normally already cooked. They're already cooked, and they are either fried or steamed or already braised, so that we can see the whole mountain full of rich treasure with the different dishes and meat. Yeah, so KL Liu has explained that we pour in the abalone sauce from the bottom, the few bottom layers. Top is just chicken stock, and then the whole thing cannot be overcooked when we put it up for heating up. If you go typically, the traditional way is using a wooden treasure pot, right? Wooden bowl.
Yeah. In Malaysia, we don't have, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. At least we know how to eat. We also appreciate the effort taken because each of these these two dishes it may look all assembled, but because it needs to be assembled, every dish or vegetable or fruit has to be treated separately. Has to be treated separately, cut strips, cooked in a special way. The Poon Choy actually is a full flavor, a salted flavor, It's got fried, like the fried prawns. It's got braised, like the duck. And then it's got original chicken taste, like this way you get chicken stock, the original steamed chicken. And then it's got like the, from the abalone in the can, the wholesome taste. And then even they draw the yam just fry like that also to incorporate into the abalone sauce. Very interesting. Okay, so for people like us, we only know how to eat, but actually if you want to prepare, you must know which one comes first, what to do next, and how to prepare each one, so that when we eat, the whole Poon Choy has got different flavors. That is so important. So it doesn't taste like one dish and then gets all boring because, there are 18 or more than 10 types or more than 6 types of dishes, The whole idea is you must have the different types. If you have too few, not interesting. If you have 18, it's so wonderfully abundance. But the point is that each of the meat or each of the food has its own exclusive, distinctive taste. But each of this Poon Choy and Yisang dish, right, is special in its own way. The Yisang is all about freshness, very tangy, very refreshing taste, and very healthy. And the Poon Choy is very rich. It's rich man's food.
No, what I mean is for the Chinese culture, they want prosperity, they want blessing, they want all this. So to the Chinese, the what Yisang would mean more to them than the Poon Choy lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brings them luck, brings them prosperity.
Yes.
And all that.
Yes, you are right. Correct. And actually, it means it means to eaten or any reunion. Okay, any reunion where family indulge in this pot of treasure. Correct. And it's also fun, everyone, can share one bowl. That is like, it's a bonding also. Yeah, in one bowl, everyone of them share. Yeah, it's meant for reunion lah. Actually, correct.
But the person who prepare the road lah, a lot of work. Because
Actually, you don't need a lot, but you need a variety.
Correct.
Preparing these two dishes for this session has taught me a lot of things that I didn't know earlier. So thank you very much, Angie, for sharing all the videos, because there are many videos out there. But at least Angie could bring us the appropriate, suitable videos that give us much learning and meaning to both dishes. Anybody has any questions before we end this session?
Yeah.
So once again, we would like to express our greatest heartfelt thanks and appreciation to our teacher, Angie Ng, to be with us today, spending precious time with us, and then taking so much of her time and effort to bring us teaching, learning, and video showing of all these two dishes, which I truly appreciate in preparation of our coming Chinese New Year festival. So next month, we hope we will have something interesting. So stay tuned to our Coffee Talk channel or via Facebook and WhatsApp to know what we are going to have next month. But nevertheless, much definitely we are back with something interesting. Okay, So other than that, we would like to thank everybody for attending today's time. Sorry it has taken so long. It's already 5 o'clock. Thank you so much for attending, and we hope to see all of you again soon. All right, thank you and God bless.
Yes, thank you everyone. Nice meeting all of you.